Okay, guys, PlayStation fans, Nintendo fans, Xbox fans, we need to talk. Because all the hype around the Switch 2 is like 50% of people. Oh, my bad, let me change that. It seems like 80% of people are either arguing over the Switch 2, and other people are like, oh yeah, I'll buy the Switch 2 with this price. It doesn't matter. But the only thing I can't stand in the gaming community right now is the hypocrisy. And I'm here to shut down the hypocrisy. Because people don't know what they're doing or what they're listening to. And all I hear is nothing but misleading people, spreading misinformation. Everything is, but the Switch 2 is, dude. I'm literally the shock for words right now, and this is damn ridiculous. I don't know what going on with people's head, but I think people needs to wake up and smell the coffee and do their own research when it comes to buying things. Sure, you can look up other people that actually have the console. If you don't have the console, why y'all listening to them? Just tell me, why are you guys listening to them? Explain me that. Can someone please explain why people listen to people that don't have the console? That makes no sense whatsoever. I can see if someone has a console and they make their own opinion about it, but I still don't get people the right to call it garbage and trash. I don't think that's not even a criticism. That's an insult to injury right there, bro. Like, you guys gotta do better than what yourselves, man. Coming out with looking crazy, acting stupid over a console. The Nintendo doesn't deserve all of that, but I do agree on some degree that the prices may be a little expensive, and I'm gonna say a little expensive because this is not that bad. This thing is cheaper than my car note. The thing is cheaper than the internet bill I be paying. This thing is still cheaper than the PS5. This thing is still cheaper than the Xbox Series. So why Nintendo can't, when Nintendo has power in the console that you got denied from NVIDIA. NVIDIA come out a statement saying the thing is powerful than what the Switch 1 is. But y'all still denying them, saying, no, it's not denied. They don't know what they're talking about. But why would you guys go against that when they make the damn console with Nintendo? Y'all gotta think, dude. What the hell? That's like you attack a Nike store owner to say like why your shoes are getting too old and musky, or why your shoes why your shoes is not that great. Why you blaming the store for that shit? That makes no sense. They didn't. Yeah, they own it, but dude, it's a damn store, bro. Like, come on, man. They're not the shoemakers. Yeah, they're shoemakers, but they're not the guy that people that run the store. People getting mad at the store clerks and that shit. I feel bad for them because that must be a part-time job or something. Y'all, give me a break. But y'all gotta look at things a different picture. This is ridiculous. I am so sick of people attacking Nintendo over small and big things. Like, for example, somebody literally saying that the Switch is a scam. Okay, to some degree, that's his opinion. But a lot of people took it as, yeah, he's right. It is a scam. Like, how do y'all know that? He doesn't have the console. Did anyone ever think about, wait a minute, how does he know he doesn't have the console? No one ever thought of that, didn't y'all? Then y'all come with Digital Foundry with that mess. About, they're saying that it's the same power as the PS4. To what ground? Okay, to what evidence did they state that? Yo, I looked them up. They also say something that y'all favorite viewers were lying to y'all, that they say it could be a bit more powerful than the PS4, but it's probably par with the Xbox Series S. No, and people are still mad and complaining, saying, nope, we're gonna stick with the part that they say is not powerful. That's PS4. Like, dude, chill the fuck out with that. No, that's also, how do y'all know that Digital Foundry would have the console or not to say that? And what grounds did y'all say it has it? If you look at the screenshots, it looked to me, when it comes to Street Fighter 6, it looked the same to me, but PlayStation 5 looks way better. I'm serious. PlayStation 5 looks way better. We all know that. Xbox Series X probably looks better than that too. But it looked like Xbox Series S and Switch Switch 2 looked a little bit better on the lighting a little bit, but besides all that, it looked the same. Nothing different. No difference between on that. So y'all please stop saying. Can y'all please stop saying that it's so weak? Because that makes no sense to me. Y'all say the console is very, very weak. I don't know where that coming from. For a system that can run 4K. And the thing is, most modern people don't have a 4K TVs like that. Unless y'all call me poor. But then again, we have people that complain about the Switch 2 being cheap. Oh, wait, sorry. My bad. Not cheap. Expensive. That makes no sense to me. That's all this hype, all this argument, all this hypocrisy. It makes no sense. You can't come at, dude, it's $450. Y'all acting like this shit is $600 $700. I will vouch for y'all if this thing is over $550. Okay, sure then. Yeah, we'll argue with that. But this thing's so cheap as hell, y'all. And whoever say it should be $350, you got to stupid. Because, dude, it has the same shit as PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X has. That makes no sense. That also makes no sense. But it's still a cheaper console because it's Nintendo. Nintendo value their customers. But like I said, it's the game. I don't think it's the console that people have a problem. It's the games. And I'm going to tell you one more thing about the games and their hypocrisy that people lie to you guys about. So, the game, y'all say all the games are $80, right? Come on, let's be real. Y'all saying all the games are $80. No, there's only one game that's $80 right now. And that's the Mario Kart 8. Sorry, not Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart World. So my mind's stuck on Mario Kart 8. But Mario Kart World budget was, you can tell where the budget and the games and stuff coming from, man. Like, they put all their money into that first party series of Mario Kart, man. Like, the Mario Kart franchise is so big, y'all. If one per console, people still complaining. It's an open world Mario Kart. What do you want them to do? And people still complain that it doesn't run 4K. How do you know? We don't have the game for it. They show us that it runs 4K, and y'all still deny it. I don't, like I said. And then y'all look. I listen to these fake rage bait clicks videos. They just doing this for clout, y'all. They doing this for clout. I hate to break it to you, but they're doing this for clout. They're doing it for views. They're doing it to make their channel famous and success. They're doing a success. That's it. They don't care about Nintendo consoles. But the thing is, they do care about Nintendo consoles. Because you know why? Because one of my subscribers from Marlon Gaming Nation told me that one of them that are talking trash about the Switch 2 actually went up and pre-ordered it. Yeah, I thought that shit was quote-unquote underpowered, quote-unquote trash, quote-unquote not playable, quote-unquote like it's this bad all around. And I think the Switch 2 don't deserve to be hating all over that. Like, dude, at least it has its own games. I give you that. At least it come out with games. But PlayStation and Xbox, dude, where they're exclusive games. Oh, it's maybe sitting in the oven? Oh yeah, it's baking in the oven right now, y'all. This generation of PlayStation and Xbox is going down. And before I want to get the people saying, "Oh, this company's greed," or anything like that, y'all, all these companies are greedy. And when Nintendo up their price to $80, it's a big attack on them. Like they're the only ones that did it. But everyone forgot that EA is greedy, Apple's greedy, especially Apple. I don't want to hear no one talk about that. Talk about an Activision with selling Call of Duty. Y'all still buy that thing every year, and y'all call Nintendo greedy. What is wrong with you people? Did people buy it? Like I said, hypocrisy, dude. You cannot make this up. You have people buying these same games every year, and you talk about like Nintendo is doing that? No, man. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all think before y'all talk? Then we have people saying it's the principle. Like what the? No, man, dude. Dude. I don't want to hear nobody talk about principle at my face or during debate, because when y'all bring up principle, I think people with common sense say, okay, this enough is enough. We're not buying it. But the thing is, people go out and still buy it. But the thing is, we have people buying what throws this argument out the water is people still buying Apple phones every year. Talk about principle, $800 and more. Principle, huh? Okay, Call of Duty. People buy the Black Ops 6 Vault Edition. People pre-order that thing almost every year, and nothing changed. I'm mad at that. I'm mad. The only thing I might give a hand on the zombies, but other than that, dude, everyone buys some things every year. I don't want to hear nothing about principle anymore. I do not want to hear nothing about principle. That thing is thrown out the water right there. Everyone buys these digital high-priced games over $90, and y'all talk about like Nintendo being expensive. For what grounds? For what ground y'all say that Mario Kart 8, sorry, not 8 World doesn't deserve to be that price? It's an open world Mario Kart game. It might be having a lot more tracks than what the trailer showed y'all, and what they told you guys during the Mario Kart World Tour. Sorry, Mario Kart World Direct. You guys got to be realistic for yourselves. This whole principle thing got thrown out the water. I don't want to hear no one talk about principle to my face or to an argument, because that is a blatant hatred. But then we have people have a problem when you bring out facts to them, and they come out with you like, they hit you with you're a Nintendo fanboy, or why are you defending a company? So that's the last resort. Those are the last resort comments you're gonna hear from them if you're winning an argument. But because that's all they can say. What else? See, they say stuff to make themselves feel coping skills look good, man. They just coping on because they don't have the money. And guys, just to let you guys know that I really want to Switch 2 because it's too expensive. It's fine that you guys get it later because no one doesn't ask. No one doesn't tell you to go get it now. I don't get it. You missed 1 year. Oh well. You got 7 more years left. The console skills can be sold out. But the most important thing, Switch 2 pre-orders been flying off the walls, and people say, why people still supporting this company? See, I'm about to cuss. Why are you supporting why are people still supporting PlayStation and Microsoft if that's the case? Why are you guys still supporting PlayStation and Microsoft? This generation of consoles, it sucks. I only bought the PS5 because I get tired of that stink-ass jet engine from PlayStation 4, and so I can play my story modes on the TV. And not only that, faster loading times and yada yada yada, it's quiet. And some of the games are going to be exclusive to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S. That's the real reason why I jumped to the PlayStation 5. Not because it's exclusive or anything. There's nothing exciting going on with that. There's nothing, dude. Maybe Spider-Man 2. But I get into 60 Last of Us remasters. You talk about greedy company, but the Sony keep bringing up the Last of Us games and stuff. Dude, there's other games exclusive you guys got. Come on, y'all. Be realistic when y'all talk. Y'all don't listen. Y'all just want to say stuff to make y'all feel good. And I don't get this feel part. I don't get this. You guys got to do better with yourselves. The Switch 2 will be successful, and I think people are just mad because it's expensive. Dudes, get over yourselves. God dang, y'all never do no research. Y'all don't do no research, and people, like I said, people still misspreading information saying, for those that don't have the Last of Us, those people that have the Last of Us, you have to pay $80. Again, where does it says that? I'm meant to get pissed off. Where does it say that at? Who said that? Where everyone said that? I don't see that. I know for those that don't have the game, had to pay quote unquote $70. I don't know where the $80 come from, but I have to double check with that. But dude, they say people that have the game only have to pay an extra $10. They fall in the Sony formula, that quote unquote greed that you guys attack Nintendo for. What the hypocrisy is that? You guys gotta wake up, man. Dang, I can't suck at people blaming Nintendo. Wait, I'm a Nintendo fanboy now. No. Y'all got this all wrong. I've been a PlayStation fan since I was a kid first. I never played Nintendo since the Wii. The Wii was the only first Nintendo console I ever owned. Don't get me wrong, I did play the GameCube at a friend's house. I did play the Nintendo 64 at a friend's house. I did play the SNES, my uncle's house. But y'all guys gotta be, like I said, y'all being stupid right now. Y'all sound stupid. Y'all sounding stupid with these arguments, and don't think y'all just saying that because it justifies you me not buying anything. But it's okay. It's okay to not buy it. Just save up for it, paycheck to paycheck, and once you guys have it comfortably to buy it, then go ahead and buy it. No one's not putting a gun to your head to say go ahead and buy it or you're a loser. No one's not saying that. But y'all gotta stop saying fake stuff, fake news. Listen to people that's fake all over the internet. Marlon, if y'all follow, the only people y'all need to listen to is Marlon Gaming Nation. He'll give you the right stuff and Player Essence. Now, and Kit and Krista, shout out to them too. But you guys gotta listen. You guys gotta listen to these people because they trying to tell you that the Switch 2 is not bad. And the pre-order was a mess. I know people can start saying that, but that's not Nintendo's fault. That's the fucking store's fault. All those stores are being overrun. They know what's gonna happen. So please, dang y'all, God, all of this bickering over the price and the games are misleading people. Mario Kart World is the only game that's $80 and or $90 for physical and $80 for digitally. You guys gotta be realistic. There are PlayStation did it, and before the people start saying, "Oh, but Nintendo is the only company that's doing that," but I hate to break it to y'all, but PlayStation and Microsoft were doing that first with their digitally high priced games. So before everyone start jamming in on Nintendo first, please look at your research first before y'all start sounding stupid. I'm sorry, I have to say this video. This is a big rant I had to say because there's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to all this, fake news backlash over Nintendo Switch 2. Because I think people want to like sound like they know everything, but they don't. All of this for views and clicks, and people still follow them. Like, what the heck? You got something better to do? And I know some people are gonna be saying like, "Well, I ain't buying the Switch 2 anyway. I just want to see what the hype is all about over the Switch 2." That's fine. It's still an opinion, but people are spreading their misinformation to make people that wants to buy a Switch 2 don't want to buy it. And it's like, why? Why are people going so far to not make people buy a Nintendo console? Oh, I get it, because they can't quote unquote afford it. I'm just keeping right there. I know it might hurt people a little bit, but you guys can't afford that. $450 is still to me is cheap because I pay my car note every freaking month. However, it's gonna be paid off in June. So that I know that's ironic because that Switch 2 can be relaunching in June anyway. Yeah, and it'll be that same week it gets paid off too. So before anyone comes out sounding like a bunch of nonsense and being like sheeps and follow the crowd, do your own research before you start posting that greedy companies. Oh, EA don't freaking gamble with their thing. 2K, the NBA games be so overpriced for DLC and microtransactions. You don't talk about greed there? There's no greed there? Huh? EA, come on. EA, with their Ultimate Team, there's no greed there. Okay. But WB 2K25, that is the number one. Y'all should be tagging them for that. But people still buy the game. God damn, I'm getting mad right now. I'm heated. I'm sick of it. You guys are a bunch of hypocrites. Screw you haters and F y'all. And for those that do support Nintendo, I'm sorry, I'm heated, but I'm just sick and tired of hypocrisy when it comes to consoles. And yeah, I'm a PlayStation guy beforehand first. Then Nintendo fan. Dang, I hate and tired of people spread lies about consoles they don't like because it's Nintendo. And Kitty. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna end this there. Kitty. Huh, really? Kitty. What's so Kitty about it? I don't know. We got Mario, we got Fox, we got Metroid, we got Luigi, we got Kirby, we got Donkey Kong, and what's all these got in common, Jake One? I don't know, man. What is all got in common? They're platformers? Yeah, when was the last time platformers are called Kitty? I'm confused. But wait, hold on. We got people still arguing. We got people still saying that Nintendo's Kitty, but they be sucking their. No, you know what? I'm gonna stop. I'm not going that far. They be like sucking up the Crash Bandicoot. Oh, that's not Kitty. But however, you got a problem with Nintendo's platformers, but not third-party platforms like Crash Bandicoot, soon to be Crash Bandicoot. Come on, man. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all, Crash Bandicoot not Kitty. But we have people that wants Nintendo to be Kitty. Okay. Platformers are Kitty. Okay, whatever. I'm done ranting right now. But y'all, have a good day. I'm sick of all of this nonsense debate. People, if y'all want to debate me in the comment section, please do. Cause I'm gonna shut that thing down. Don't get me started with that. All right, I'm out.